Hi, I'd like to welcome Ali Phillips from Pink Spaghetti, a virtual assistant who's going to give us some top tips. Hi, Ali.
Hi, Jonathan.
Some great tips going to come our way. So what is the top tip for getting organised during this crisis?
Well, I think getting organised is more important than ever because we're trying to balance having our families at home and spending time with our families. So I think the best thing that you can do is, before you put your pen down at the end of the day, to make a list of what you're going to do the next day, or if it's a Friday, what you're going to do on the Monday, because your mind is so much more switched on to that work at that time than it will be, say, on a Monday morning when you wake up and you have that list of 20 things to do and you're like, you can't think what they were. But if you've already got that list, it's really helpful to switch off and sleep well over the weekend or that night.
So some people are still on a pen and paper, or some people are with technology. Have you got a favourite app to help you kind of do one of these lists?
Absolutely. I'm going to sound like I'm a salesperson for Todoist now, because that is absolutely my favourite app. I've been using the free version for years. How I just described waking up on a Monday morning and writing your to-do list and then looking at it and going, oh my goodness, how am I going to get through it all? With Todoist, you don't do that, because when you put your to-do list together, you can allocate when you're going to do it. So instead of having this list of 20 and going, you can basically say, right, that I'm going to do on Monday, that I'm going to do next week. And so you'll only get reminders for those things that you can actually do that day. I think that's really, really helpful. I think you can invite other people to do things and know that they've been done. You can use it in your personal life. You can get your husband to do all those jobs by setting them and knowing they've been done, which is what I do. And also you can set recurring tasks. So you can, if you've got your invoices you do every 30th of the month, you can set that once and it comes up as a reminder. So I just think it's absolutely fantastic for getting organised.
Excellent. Well, yeah, fair dues. That sounds really good, apart from the work list you going to find husbands. But anyway, so what should people do if they start to get a little bit overwhelmed? Because it is a tricky kind of time that we're in right now, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think surprisingly, it's really, really relevant to lockdown, because some people are overwhelmed because they're trying to homeschool and do lots of other things. But also longer term, when lockdown's finished, there are people that are going to be really busy and people that are busy now. So I think I learned the hard way that you can't do it all yourself. You just can't. I started using a team to help me get through tasks later than I should have, and I could have grown more quickly. So I think that I would suggest that people look at their to-do list, write it down or put it on an app or whatever, and then look at the things that they really must do themselves and they need to be boxed off. If I'm a trainer, I need to do the training, but then also look at the things they enjoy doing, box those off, and then leave what's left, have a look at it and see whether they are reoccurring, happening every month. Someone could absolutely pick them up, things they're not good at, and then take that list and have a look at how you can get them done. It might be you decide, you know what, I've just got to make the time, or it might be you decide, you know what, if somebody else just did 3 hours who was an expert on that particular task for me, that would free up my time to grow my business and to do the things that I should be doing. So top tip, have a look, don't try and do it all yourself.
Okay, excellent. So let's see if we've got time for this last one. How should people prepare? I think we may have to come back to this one. But anyway, a quick one. How should people prepare when the lockdown finishes?
So I think the winners are those people who have stayed visible, stayed in touch, showed they care, added lots and lots of value, even if they can't do business. So I think that people should maximize any opportunities to interact on social media and grow their network by providing hints and tips, providing advice, staying visible, helping others, and really maximizing their opportunity to to show that they are still there and that they are going to be available. Oh, that's my timer. They're going to be they're going to be available with great services at the end of lockdown. I think they can be planning ahead now for the future by creating newsletters, writing blogs, writing social posts, and all those things ready for when we all get hopefully back to normal.
I think we might come back to you on some of those tips, but Ali, thank you very much for your time today. Very much appreciated. Some great hints and tips there to help us all. Thanks very much.
Very welcome. Thanks, Jonathan.